Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Fox98 here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of my F1 2021 Road to Mercedes. We're here for the Belgian Grand Prix and looking forward to it, even though I'm probably going to be pretty bad. If you haven't enjoyed today's video, drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here as well, and let's get straight into things then, as I can hear dogs barking downstairs. Right, nonetheless though, looking at the performance chart, here you can see is how things stand. We are currently not doing too brilliantly. Alpine have actually caught us up, and we are, of course, if you didn't see from the last episode, the 5th fastest car now. I was the fastest car, I will just put that out there. I'm not anymore. So for the likes of getting into Q3 and winning races and getting pole positions, I'm shafted in that department now, which is great. So we're just going to have to just keep pressing onwards, and hopefully we've got engine upgrade on the way. Whether that actually arrives or not, I did rush it, so you don't know, but yeah, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all, but we're going to press on though, and as you can see, having a look at all of the performance updates we can do, like this is where we're also in a bit of a predicament. We haven't had any facilities come through. We can do an upgrade to the roll dampers, but don't have enough resource points. We're waiting on the intercooler, which then can give us the oil pressure pump. So we've got a few things we can do, just nothing like aerodynamic-wise and all these durability stuff, which I guess I'll just have to start putting on the cars, so that then when these are on, I guess they'll put more specs on. I don't know, but it's really left us in a bad position. But we're going to get into qualifying now, and hopefully we can try and do okay. We can hope. Right, so we made it through into Q2, and we only actually did, well, I did technically 2 runs, but my first run was actually quicker. We actually made it through by quite some distance in the end, about 7/10. So there's a decent amount of pace, and if we have a few tenths that I could find, we could be looking at around P8. That's still really depressing from where we used to be. From when I haven't even put up the Hungarian Grand Prix video yet, so I don't even know if people will allow me to alter my objectives. I'll wait for that video to go out, and then I'll make the poll. I'll have a poll going up if you want me to tweak the objectives just a little bit, or not. You might tell me to fuck off, and then I might give you the same response back and do it anyway. But we'll see. Let's go and do a banker lap first, and then go and do a push lap at the end.
Lance is faster.
There we go then, that is P9, and we are into Q3 with that pretty much one run, because obviously we set a banker lap on a set of used tyres, which is good. We're at least getting ourselves into Q3, still a tenth of a second so shy of Stroll. I actually got a slipstream down the Camel Straight from Ocon, so that's not the greatest thing in the world, but we're through to Q3, so positive signs, but we still have problems with the car. That was a fucking awful lap, oh my god. There we go then, start finish line achieved, and it's going to be P8 on the grid for the Belgian Grand Prix. Do you know what? I'm kind of happy with that. Low key, I'm kind of alright with that. Okay, I'm mixed here. I'm really, but I'm also really frustrated because we're about 3/100ths of a second shy of Ricciardo. Nailed the final chicane, would have beaten Ricciardo, because I messed up the last chicane, as you would have seen in the video then. Just lost the rear end and the entry into the first part of the chicane, compromised my line into the second part, and then lost it to the line. So there was more time to find, but we do manage to out-qualify a Ferrari, and they're the fastest car on the grid right now. We've got pace against these McLarens. Quali is promising. In the race, quali is hard. The race is where it's promising. We've got brilliant straight line speed. This might be some fun here. Right, so here we are then for the Belgian Grand Prix. It is softs and the mediums that we're going to be using. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got good straight line speed, but our middle sector pace is where we'll lose out horribly. But hopefully we can keep up in a straight line. There's plenty of it too, so it's a bit of a sacrifice here. It's a good start. Now I'm just going to nick the inside. There we go. There we go. Lovely. So, Leclerc leads the way. Verstappen second, Hamilton third. Now we've just got to follow Hamilton and Verstappen, who will probably crash. Tends to happen with the two of them. Whip some ERS on. Perez is going to go for it. Not through there, buddy. No. You can try, but you won't be quick enough. Trust me. There you are. Right. Let's try and keep up with the rest of these boys. Now, up to 4th. It's going to be really hard to get a podium in this race. Super difficult. So we'll just look to defend where we are. That's the problem with Puon. I can't take it as fast as the AIs. No one can take it as fast as the AIs.
Green flag.
Got a yellow flag. Oh, VSC. This is actually a bloody lifesaver, this.
Slow down and maintain a
Let's going to have a replay first before we talk about why this is a lifesaver. One of the Ferraris has had a problem here. It's Sainz. So as he oh, he's made contact there. It's not a good angle. Let's try and get on board with Alonso here. That's not a good angle. So just here, yeah, they just make contact, and then Sainz is straight into the wall, and that's his front wing done and dusted. Now, why this is brilliant for me is because this VSC is now out, it nullifies the race, and because it's nullified, it means this middle sector, where I'm crap at, short and short, because I cannot match the AIs for pace, they don't pull away from me. So now when DRS gets enabled at the end of this lap, and the start of the lap, I'll be in DRS of Hamilton. And I can just stick with him now. I can get to about 1/10 of a second behind him. They don't pull a second on me in one sector, so that's actually... I love that. Thank you, Sainz. Thank you for being stupid. Ruining your race to help me. Really appreciate it.
Green.
I just nailed that restart. Absolutely nailed it. Let's get on with it now. Okay, battle of the pit stops then. In we all come. Literally one by one. Charles, Max, and myself are all in, and Lewis. We might be alright here, you know. Let's see. Can I get out in front of Lewis?
Go,
yes!
You'll be racing on the exit.
Eat my pit stop, you bastard! Oh, Max is on the hard tyres. Well, that's good for me. Oh, this is all working out very sexily right now. Oh, it's yellow.
Strategy complete.
It's a yellow flag.
See these tyres through to the end now.
Right. Oh, I'm not in fucking DRS range. Cock. Sonoda's out.
Yellow flag.
Right, this is
Be aware.
a bit of a
Incident on
bad
the next
turn
part
here.
of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Use some power.
Green flag.
I need Max and Charles to really battle. Max is really slow on these hard tyres ahead. And we're gaining on him fast. This is it. We're going to have Max here. He's got no pace on the hards, so we're going to utilise it. I'm also going to keep the battery plugged in because I want to try and close on Leclerc here. Good chance to do so. Yes, you have a back end wobble. That's only going to fuel my attack. Can I win this? No, unfortunately, I've tried absolutely everything here to close in on Leclerc, and I've got the straight line speed. I just haven't got enough in the corners. I'm going to have to settle it down for P2, I'm afraid. My attack is, unfortunately, off. Nothing I can do. Right, here we come then through Blanchimont for the final time. Leclerc is going to win here in Belgium. I've gone in too hot into the chicane. Too much, yeah. Too little. Too late. Nothing I can do. I gave it a shot. GG, Charles. GG's. That was a good race. Really, really strong.
Well done.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix. And they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Right, so we're here then at the full race results. So Leclerc, of course, as we said, wins the Belgian Grand Prix. We come across the line in P2, just 1.3 seconds behind at the end. I gave it everything I could. I've never pushed that hard in a Grand Prix. I genuinely don't think. I genuinely feel like a Hamilton and Verstappen in real life, where they're just giving it everything. I gave it everything, and yes, I was compromised badly in the middle sector with the downforce, but I just went for, again, same thing as Silverstone. I'm not going to gain anything if I maximise my downforce, because even if I did, there's corners where the areas are just way too fast. So I just went flat out straight line speeds, and it worked. I was about half a second a lap faster in a straight line. I just had to keep up with them in the middle sector, and that was that. But Perez is fourth, ahead of Verstappen in fifth. Obviously, he had his problems. Ricciardo in sixth, ahead of Bottas. Alonso with the fastest lap of the race on a 41.8, so fair play. Norris in ninth, Stroll finishing in 10th, and there is the rest of your top 10 there. Sainz with a dismal afternoon, but still got himself up into P17 and was only 3 seconds behind Russell in 12th, considering all of his dramas throughout the day. In the Drivers' Championship, this is crucial. Despite our car being nerfed and we're now replaying catch-up, we actually extend our championship lead as Leclerc jumps Valtteri Bottas. We're now going to go into a championship fight here with Leclerc and Hamilton. Charles well in this now with the fastest car on the grid with back-to-back race wins, so keep an eye out for him. In the Constructors' Championship, we're now 41 points behind Mercedes, but Ferrari continue to close the gap. And if we don't put stuff on our car, which all I've got is engine, then I can't catch them. It's as simple as that. So let's go straight into the laptop now and try and focus on whatever upgrades we can possibly put onto this car.
The contract renewal window has opened. We can try and renegotiate for a better deal with our current team, or approach someone else.
Well, I mean, on that front, obviously we have the renegotiation. I thought it was after the other Grand Prix, but I got it wrong anyway. Nonetheless, though, so my objectives was to... I haven't actually updated the objectives for a while. I tend to update them every couple of episodes. Anyway, in the short term, if we were to get a Mercedes drive now, we needed to get a Grand Slam win, which we never did. Lead the qualifying battle versus Stroll, 6-2, which obviously we're... No, it's not 6-2 at the moment. I'm looking at an old version. I think it's 7-3. So we got that objective. We never got back-to-back race wins, and we never achieved a 1-2 finish. So on that front, yeah, we can't actually change teams. Long-term objectives, maybe we'll tweak the long-term objectives. At the moment, it's to beat Stroll in the quali head-to-head, which is fine. Get into Q3 12 times, which is fine. Take pole position 7 times. Now, at the time of recording this, I haven't updated the objectives, but I haven't actually got another pole. Since then, it's 3 out of 7. Finish third in the Constructors is relevant, and then win 7 races, so I still need to win another 4 races. So I'll have a look at those potentially and see if they need tweaking. I'll put a poll out and see if anyone wants me to do that. But in other words, we're going to be renegotiating with Aston Martin because
They're happy to enter into negotiations with us.
Yeah, I'll go medium risk because I'm top of the championship, so like don't be a dick about it, you know what I'm saying? Like Mandem's like sick in it. There we go, boom. There we go. Contract signed. So we will stay there. What have we got? 600,000 resource point income will be boosted. I need it. Need the resource points. We need all of the resource points that we can. Simple as that. And we move. There we go. We have renegotiated with them. Thanks for updating me on my performance. It's not as if, you know, I'm in a situation where I'm in dire need. I'm actually going to wait and see if this...
Okay, we've had the new parts through
Yes!
the fabrication
Sorry.
process.
That was a
We'll
bit...
have them
that
with
was,
us for the next Grand
that
Prix.
was a bit loud. That was an upgrade that I rushed in the last episode. It was for the powertrain. Oh my god, yes. That means we get more engine power. I'm just gonna turn this Aston Martin into a fucking rocket ship. What's that one? Another 45%. I mean, we're miles clear in the engine side of things. We just don't have anything else to do. We don't. Like, I just can't upgrade anywhere else. If I did this, for example, roll dampers. See, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything. It just gives us better tyre wear, but it's just a pointless upgrade. I'm just going to go just more power. Just give me some power. I'm happy to wait for that one as well. So we've got 1,000 R&D points. Is there anything that I've upgraded which I can... No, I can't. So, actually, when does this come in? When does this come in? So it comes in there, so it would be another 11 days. Do you know what? Fuck it. Because by the time I try it for the Italian Grand Prix, if it fails, I should have enough time before the Russian Grand Prix to get it on. I can't see it taking too long, so we'll risk it for a rich tea biscuit. But guys, if you have ended up enjoying today's episode, feel free to drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. And hopefully we can get some more upgrades on the car very, very soon. But I need Spec 3 on these upgrades, otherwise I just can't. So we're going to skip now to the Dutch Grand Prix. This is going to be a bad circuit for us, it always has been. So wish me luck around here, take care all, peace.